We've got some breaking news to get to. A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay-Z, saying the rapper raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. The suit alleges that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, raped the girl after the Video Music Awards alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The victim says she was invited to an after party after being spotted by a limo driver and was then assaulted by both rappers. Jay-Z is calling this a blackmail attempt. He released a statement on social media responding to the lawsuit, and Texas attorney behind the legal action saying in part, these allegations are so heinous in nature, you have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I look forward to showing you just how different I am.
I read some of your letters, man, because a lot of them hit the internet, man. One of the things you were talking about a lot while you were in prison was a lot of the conspiracy theory stuff, Illuminati stuff. Do you still believe that?
Yeah, it's real.
Talk to me about, because I remember, can we bring this up real quick? It's just it's from your letter. I'm going to read it. It says, the exact moment in time when I discovered that the entire planet was being lied to and was put upon a spell to keep us unaware of it was back in 1996, around the time Biggie got locked up for the tech in his house. And then there was something else here that I thought was interesting. You said, Jay-Z knows the truth, but he chose sides with evil in order to be accepted in the corporate. Jay-Z conceals the truth from the black community and promotes the lifestyle of the beast instead. Here are some lyrics from his recent collaborations. One he did with Rick Ross on the song Freemason, as you just pointed out. Jay-Z sort of rebuffed the idea that he was a member of these secret organizations. I said I was a Mason, not that I'm a Mason. And then on more recent song, Devil is a Lie, on Rick Ross's new album, Mastermind, he says, am I down with the devil because my roof come up missing? Is that Lucifer juice in that 2-cup he's sipping? That's Duce, baby, welcome to the dark side. Sort of speaking to this idea, ironically, to some extent, that his success is being linked to membership in some secret organization as opposed to what everyone else is successful for, hard work and luck and sweat and all those other things. Rahel, what does it mean for someone like Jay-Z to engage and address those who believe he's part of the Illuminati?
Well, I think that's a good starting point. I think where your question gets at is, why would Jay-Z do it? And then the other side of that question would be, why do people assume that he's in the Illuminati even when he may not be wearing that identifier? I think a possible response to the question of why he would do it is, I think in hip hop and cultural production in general, you have this obsession and focus on good and evil. I mean, so there are a lot of conversations about morality taking place in hip hop lyrics. So he's writing about these songs inherently in songs that touch on evil. And he references it again when he talked in the song Heaven, when he says that, the Illuminati is a way in which people try to explain his success. So I think we do have to account for the fact that he's engaging in ethical conversations and moral conversations. He's using references of good and evil, which is what most artists, whether it's in drawing, whether it's in lyricism or in anything, that there is this kind of question of what does it mean to be human and wrestle with the good and evil. But I think what he does is he takes us to another level and says, why are these conspiracies needed to explain my success? And for me, I think there is in some part a racial undertone to this. I think what he's subtly saying is they can't understand how a black boy can amass this much success without explaining it away through the Illuminati.
That involves both Jay-Z and Diddy now. This is an amended complaint accusing Jay-Z of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000, along with Sean Diddy Combs. This is a new civil filing, and we see the anonymous accuser here alleging the assault occurred after she was driven to an MTV Music Video Awards after party. This lawsuit was originally filed in October, just today refiled to include Jay-Z. I mean, let's start with the basics here. What are you learning about this? What is standing out to you?
Well, what is standing out to me is she was very specific about several things. She describes the house, she describes the driveway, she describes the exact assault, what happened. She talks about various stages of things that occurred. And I think that this is good because this way it can either be corroborated or not corroborated. So she's painted herself in a corner.
Why add Jay-Z now if this originally was filed back in October? Why not do it then?
Very interesting question. I think, we're seeing the same attorney for many of these complainants. And I think we're going to see more and more people added. I think there's a lot that they were looking to prove, and maybe they didn't quite have what they thought they needed to file against Jay-Z initially.
We always appreciate the insight in time. Jennifer Coffendorfer, thank you.
One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform on him. He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So now Jay-Z being accused in this now 24 years ago of a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So these are the newest allegations rocking the music world this evening, and we wanted to bring that to your attention all right here on Live Now from Fox. Of course, we will continue to follow this major story as the Diddy saga continues, and now more celebrities getting caught up in it here. These new allegations rocking Hollywood and the music industry as we speak right now.
A lot of people, there's a lot of talk of Illuminati, like that there's certain rappers in the Illuminati, you know, Jay-Z, Kanye, and so. Do you believe that they're rappers in the Illuminati?
Nah.
You don't believe that? Okay. So how do you see sort of the role of these conspiracy theories play? Like how is the black community being controlled through that stuff?
Just through food, the environment, medication, branding. It's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of, you can go down the whole line. It's a whole web network of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I believe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People are definitely being manipulated. You know what I mean? It's a business.
And what can you do as an artist? What can we do as media to change that?
We could, just be rebellious and speak about it.
Yeah.
Say something.